But we have two people right now in pre-cooked bread, and my man GoofyGoober out here with projectile character versus a slippery frog. My man Tom, who you got?
Well, I actually heard PCB and GoofyGoober talking about this earlier. And, like, they were hanging out with each other, and they both said, "I don't know this matchup. Do you know the matchup?" They're like, "No, I don't know the matchup." So
equal ignorance.
Equal ignorance. No, I wouldn't say ignorance. We're just in for like a tabula rasa here. This is blank slate smash coming at you on Pokemon Stadium 2.
True, they got to go ahead and poke and prod. This is a matchup where if neither of them actually know the matchup, I think that probably Greninja player is going to have a little bit of an easier time there, because if he's not ready for what Greninja has off stage, then you're going to see this Belmont player have some trouble recovering.
Yeah, absolutely. Shuriken, Hydro Pump, so many like camp you off stage tools.
But how do you get back? That's the question. Like, Greninja doesn't have the best get off of ledge options, and I don't know if you played against a Belmont, but it is a oppression session right there when you're hanging onto that ledge and praying to get back.
I mean,
case in point.
Yeah, case in point. You were just saying he gets some classic just Belmont shenanigans right to the whip at the end.
Type disadvantage don't matter. Throw down that fire, throw down that whip, get the man off.
There are about two Belmonts I've like regularly played. One of them is, or like regularly see playing, and one of them is PreCookedBread, being #1 in my new scene out there in Salisbury.
Yeah, PCB is he is very, very good at this game. It is an absolute terror to actually have to deal with him when he gets up ahead of steam.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, trying
absolutely.
Gets the down tilt into the forward air, tries to convert it off stage, but gets the Shuriken 1 and 2 missing.
Oh, very nice.
How do you get back?
Very nice tether recovery there.
Goofy staying really strong in shield, but not able to actually convert the stock, and then reads a get up. That dash grab not working out for him. This is when it becomes really difficult against Belmont. When they have the percent lead, they can just start whipping that whip around and taking percent in chunks here.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay at center stage, just go real vampire killer on you and just control everything.
Everybody talks about how the Belmonts are really good B-button, which is very true. Those B-button moves are really nice, but I really think the aerials are the best part about this character.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
What a counter, too.
Yeah,
Countering that fire.
He threw that out first time when he was at the ledge, kind of helped him recover a little safely and slowly, and then, yeah, that was just a nice move just in the middle of the stage there.
I like that drag down attempt. GoofyGoober definitely tried to go ahead and get that like late hit up there to bring this man down and start a long string. Down air, but cannot get any kind of an up B follow-up. Tries it again. There he goes. Perhaps
Can I have more of him in my ears?
A little bit of a errant option right there, but no punishment really as PreCookedBread retreats again. Now where's the wall?
Yeah, absolutely. He's trying to get his masonry technique put up, get the wall going, get control back where he wants it. And like you said in the beginning, slippery frog.
He's just sitting here holding the A button for a solid 45 seconds, and GoofyGoober didn't have any answers. But there we go. Back here, we'll take the first lead of the game.
He has an answer for him when he gets off stage, finally.
You're right, you're right.
Patience. He'll get an answer.
And I think GoofyGoober's starting to adapt right there. We saw him like wait out the fire by hanging on edge and using the entirety of his invuln. That's exactly what you need to do in this match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, a couple of good options right there. Rack up the damage, but can't get the kill. Goober sliding out of this.
Oh, challenges him with that dare.
Oh, no, it actually tapped on his shield, but because it didn't have any real momentum left, it just kind of sat there and whacked Goober. That was rather unfortunate.
Oh,
actually.
I was wondering what was going on for a second there. Yeah, I was like, this isn't how this exchange normally works.
198. GoofyGoober still not dying.
All right, Goober gets back. Good job of getting back to the ledge. Pick some good options.
Can't get the 2-frame, though, and a couple of dashes. Just what does he do? I don't like that, though. That's something that a lot of players tend to do, is you just kind of like back off and give him space, and you see that if you give this man space and let him get back to center stage for free, he's going to be able to do things like pivot grabs and stuff to get that stock.
Oh, sure, absolutely. Yeah. Like you said, he's just going to be a
little more aggressive.
Slippery, yeah. Aggressive. Ooh, gets the sacred fire like right below the lip of the stage there. He's giving him some like new and challenging ways of stopping his recovery back to the stage.
Goober like had this match just about a full stock lead, and PreCookedBread has taken it just about all the way back with that forward tilt.
Yeah,
what a comeback.
Absolutely. I think what was key for that is he didn't like come through with all of his edge guarding options right away. Kind of like stuck to a couple at first, and then he had some ones like He had some ledge guard techniques that you didn't see GoofyGoober even like considering by the end of that.
Very true. That's the mark of a talented player is when you have a couple extra cards in the back pocket that you can take out later in the game or even later in the set.
Yeah.
So if you start to adapt, you got to go ahead and hit him with a mix-up again. And that's what we saw PreCookedBread doing very well right there.
The scariest sword is the sword still in the sheath.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. All right, on to Final D here, and yeah, if we want to play a projectile-based game, if GoofyGoober wants to play a bit more campy against this Belmont, I think this is a good place to do it, and we already see it.
Also, PCB is a terror on the platforms.
Oh, yeah. If you miss one tech against this man, you're probably dead.
Yep, that has happened to me before. Giving me flashbacks.
Calling out the double jump. All right, no, and just, again, backing off his Goober. I really think that he should just be pressuring PCB as hard as he can off stage.
Yeah, because it's going to come down to, like, who's going to get the other to play his game. And I think if you're not, like, doing that, like, intense pressure against Belmont, then Belmont's just going to start setting up Belmont stuff like we see here.
Yep, the more that you play against a Belmont in neutral, the harder it is going to get. I mean, Greninja's neutral is very, very solid, but I think that the Belmonts just have that range option that's going to outbox this man if given the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neutral air, can't get the conversion though.
Gets him with the grab. You know, it's still about like tied up. That was really like a run that PCB won on, and this could still be anyone's opening stock. As I say that, it looks like it is PCB's opening stock.
It just feels like PreCookedBread has to do so little to get these stocks. You can just kind of toss out the back airs as a zoning tool. Fade away, back air, and if they hit forward, you're dead.
You say that, but that's not like necessarily like little. You know, that's still a lot, but.
True, it just because it's so long and against a character like Greninja that doesn't have the biggest of disjoints, you can usually get away with tossing out one.
Yeah,
without
that's what it is.
anything, yeah. All right, but now it's GoofyGoober's turn to go ahead and get in a correction session at ledge. Oh, what a charge there! Very smart. Give a grab, but no, not quite getting it. PreCookedBread has stage control again. What does he can make out of it? Back air, forcing the ledge. No, GoofyGoober jumps out of that pressure. Not quite going to finish off right there with the down air and the up B, though. That was relatively close. Probably around 100 or so is when we'll see that finishing up.
Oh, the axe went deep off stage. Gets him with the cross.
Just tap his shield. 1, 2. And all he's doing is he's just jumping and then saying, if you drop shield, if you try to be aggressive on me, I'm going to snuff it out.
You know, that's what Belmonts do. They snuff things out.
They punish aggression really well.
And, like, over the generations, they are famous for snuffing things out in the land of Castlevania.
You are right. This man out here looking like he thinks this Greninja's a Dracula because he is doing his best to put a stake in GoofyGoober's tournament heart. Oh, grabbing the holy water, tossing it right back to him, return to sender, and then catching the normal get-up. I like that option. Goober does that a lot where he tosses it up at a fully charged or almost fully charged shuriken, which threatens a 2-frame, and immediately gets the get-up. Because you can kind of like set it up, force them to get up when you want to. Yeah,
absolutely. That's thinking 2 steps ahead. That's good construction, as it were.
All right, couple trades right here, but PCB getting the best of it right now. That back air is doing so much work for him. He just places that so well.
Yeah, it really is. Like you said, if you're going to be aggressive, I've got a whip for that.
All right, up air, 1. To who? No, he tries for a counter. That's kind of wild right there. I think perhaps a tech flub. I think he was going for an up B fastball just to get some water up there to fling him high.
That makes a lot more sense than counter. Good call.
Down tilt, but has to shield immediately. The holy water again, bouncing up. Axe not going to 2-frame, and Goober uses both jumps just to get back. That back air will go ahead and force PreCookedBread to edge. What is the option? How do you get back? Goober just trying to wait it out. Ooh, that forward air was a bit committal, and now Goober's kind of at edge.
PCB on the warpath here. Yeah.
Couple tilts, couple aerial options, and then there's the back air again.
Perfectly spaced. Do you hear the crowd going nuts for that one?
I really think that shield poked. That was so smart by him. He recognized